Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome viewers to some more Stormworks. We are out sailing again. I'm still working on the schooner and I'm having a blast doing it. Tons and tons of upgrades that I've made to this since the last video. Let's get out to sea here real quick and then we'll start going through some things, shall we? Alright, we're far enough away from land here. Alright, so the first major change that I've done is I have a whole lot more of a different system here. First things first, to start in the top corner, I've got an AIS, so an automatic identification system here. We can kind of see the little tender I've got dragging back there. It's got a system on it as well, and if there were any other boats using this system, we'd be able to ID them across the world, which is really cool. I've got a little depth finder here. We've got some nav lights, deck lights. We've got our anchor controls. We've got boom controls, jib controls, staysail controls, top sail controls, and mainsail controls. So I can control every sail individually now versus just being able to put all the booms out, all the sails out all at once. So if I wanted to, I could come in here and I could say, bring in the back sails here if they were causing too much force on the actual boat and I was having a hard time navigating. See, we can bring that one in, which is nice. We can bring those back out. We can do the same thing with foresails. They go in and the jibs do it as well. So everything is individually controlled, which makes sailing the boat a lot more accurate and easier. Oh, we're stalling out here. All right, so let's put the booms out a little bit. Let's see if we can catch some wind. Get our sails back out. All sails out. All right, we're re-catching the wind here. Nice. All right, good to go. So still got our little viewing port up here, which is really nice, and we've got a heading hold too. So I could just drop that little button there, and we should. Come on, fight it. You're making a terrible example of a heading hold right now. We should be going that way. We're coming back. All right, there goes the heading hold. It's working. All right, we're back on track there. Okay, cool. So I did have to double up our winches here. Rubber bandy ropes. We're making it a little hard to get some accuracy on these sails here. Did start working on a little dinghy here. It is just a little life raft right now. There's no controls for it. I do want to put an engine on this, so if something does happen, we do have this ability. I think I'm also going to attach this rope to a player sensor so that if we fall off the boat, this rope will detach, and then we have a little boat that we could either use to get back to land or maybe chase our sailboat down. So we're just going to walk through. I'm going to show you everything, and if I've repeated myself, I'm sorry, but I just want to make sure we go through a full tour of this. We've done quite a bit. I've got an area here where we can drop down and get out our microcontrollers. We've got a manual bilge here. We've got the ability to get down in the engine room, which I have started building an engine for that, which is really nice. Coming on up front, we've got storage here for some stuff, a little bit of seating, a little bit of light access and ventilation. We got some more seating on the front here. I've got some fishing rods under here. We got a fish barrel that you can work with. Got a fully functioning anchor. I've got another bilge pump here for the bow section. We've got a locker up front. We've also got an access to the front bunks in case we need to get out of there for some reason. We can see the anchor hanging off the side there. Coming around, we got more storage on the sides here. More fishing rods, access to the fish barrel. Ooh, okay, got to duck under that boom. Let's go this way. On the sides here, I've got some equipment. I've got some anti-piracy stuff here. So we've got weapons, ammunition, some night vision flares, things like that. And the other side, we've just got, I think, just regular rescue equipment and a transponder locator. So yeah, a little bit of equipment there. Coming on in, I put some glass here. I'm trying to mimic that area that's here where you have kind of like salon doors with like the opening doors here, and then the top slides open. So generally, these first little areas are really bright and open to the outside world. So that's what I'm mimicking here with that. Over here on the side, we've got a little navigation table. I haven't set up anything for that yet. Just don't want to waste the electricity, but this is kind of the idea. Little light there, radio, and we've got a little weather going on here. Down in the corner here, we've got some scuba gear for repairing the boat or just doing some actual recreational scuba. I got a little bench here. This is for doing repairs, things like that. Extra rope, working on the sails, all kinds of stuff. We got battery banks on the right side here. I'll probably get rid of a couple of these. Don't think we'll need all of them. But I felt like this is a pretty good area for it. We could probably put our relay switches and things like that right there. And that'll probably be a nice little area and fill this little area out real nice. Light switch, got some nice little cabin lights. And we do have spots throughout the boat that allow for the more accurate seeing, going down steps and things like that. Coming on down, we got some more equipment on the shelves here. If we take a left, we come into this little corridor here, and this brings us all the way to our engine room. We're just separate that for noise and flooding reasons. coming on in, we've got our galley. I haven't done any decorating to the galley yet, but you can see where it's coming along here. We've got kind of a prep station here, maybe a sink will go in here. We've got our tilting stove that tilts with the actual tilt of the boat. So if you're cooking soup or anything like that, it shouldn't spill. You should be should stay all level there. Coming around, we've got our ice box would be here. So yeah, I think our sink's gonna go here. This is gonna be our ice box, and then we'll have some storage here. And then we've got a nice little lamp here, and we've got some prep lights there as well. Coming on over into the salon, we've got a little bit of seating here. We've got some more lighting. We've got our clock, barometer, things like that. Extra lighting over here on the sides, and we've got a hammock for our on-call crew. Coming in here, we've got the head. Haven't finished that. We're working on it. We're getting a little space filled out for it. And then coming on up here, we've got some storage for the front area. And yeah, we're out front. And if you needed to escape, you could. You can come right out the top there. All right, so that is the interior. We're slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting some stuff done. It's working. I think it's coming along nicely. Kind of jump back and forth between fixing the interior and making the exterior look nice. But I think it's getting there. I think we're getting, speaking of getting there, we're getting pretty close. I think the build is actually getting really close. I did name the boat. We are now called the Tempest, which is like a violent storm. And then we have the tender is called the Squall, which is kind of like a smaller kind of wave, violent wave. So it kind of works. It kind of fits. Oh, I'm forgetting some stuff. Check this out. Let me just, for the sake of testing here, let me just drop the wind here so we can see this. I've got some bosun's chairs. These are used to climb the mast and actually. Okay, yeah, I forgot I had done that. Let's get back some wind. Let me discuss what's going on there. Up top, we actually have streamers, and those are attached to a wind sensor, and they actually give us slightly accurate directions of the wind, so we're not trying to look at a tiny little wind sensor to figure that out. They mimic the direction of the wind, so no matter which way we turn, let's see if I can turn this way, that gives us the accurate direction of the wind, so it's a little easier to see visually what's going on. But because I was using velocity pivots, there is a little spot in the motion where it likes to flip around and it makes the boat go a little wonky. What we'll do is let's see if we can head this direction. We'll reset, and hopefully those won't go wonky. Okay, anyway, back to what we were doing. I've got bosun's chairs, so we can climb the mast here with these. Let's see if I can unattach here. Come on, unattach. Let's get in a seat. And let's get out of it because it's a wonky thing to see. We're going to go ride this thing to the top. I'm going to ride it all the way to the top. Here we go. We're going up, and I've got an anchor point here and a hard point, so it should snap us in here. And if it doesn't do it right off the bat, we can kind of fiddle with it until we get in there. But this is taking us all the way to the top if we needed to do repairs, or if somebody just wanted to say, go up to the crow's nest. Oh, this happens. Oh, there we go. And we're good. We're good. Nope. Try and redo this. Sometimes it takes a couple little tries. There we go, and we're in. And that's uncomfortable for me. Part of the ship, part of the crew, right? Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Now we're up. Oh, come on. Hook in. There we go. Now we're up in the mast, which I think is really cool. So from here, we can look around. We can see anything that we need to see. We can use our tools if we need to. I'm going to hang on to the rope so that when we go down, we can still connect this. If I was to fall out right now, the rope would actually save me. So let's see, for the test of that, let me jump down. Oh, I say save me. If I fell off the boat, I'd still be attached and I'd be able to swim to the ladders back here. But we got a nice little feature in that too. That if I do fall out, it will automatically return to the bottom here. Thanks, Mad Mike, for helping me figure that out. I was a little stressed on getting that working, but I appreciate it. So this comes all the way down. Should stop here in a second, and we can hook back up to the mast here. And I've got another one up front just in case somebody's occupying that one or you need to do repairs up the front. We've got another bosun's chair up the front here. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I think I've shown everything that I've done. I've got some docking floats here. Trying to make sure I haven't forgotten everything. Some windows on the side, just some little extra details here and there. I think I'm going to keep working on this for the rest of the week and get this done, get some of the last little bit of details out, and then we will slap this guy on the workshop and see what you guys think of it. I'm ready to get moving on to another boat. I want to start making like a catamaran or a trimaran. I want to see how those work well in this game or don't work well. I'd like to go that route. Maybe maybe we'll do some famous ones that are out there. That'd be kind of cool to do. But I really just want to I want to get this one done. I think once we get this one done, this will look really nice. Get some nice photos of it. Get it in the workshop. Let you guys mess with it. Tell me what's wrong with it. Tell me what we can fix. And yeah, try to make those adjustments and then continue from there. But I'm absolutely loving the sailing update. I was kind of on the fence about it before it came, and I find myself, honestly, I'll just I'll do something in the workbench, and then I spawn it in, and I forget what I was even testing because I end up spending so much time just sailing away from land. I don't know if you guys have had that experience while building as well, but that's what keeps happening with me. Is I just I enjoy the sailing part of it. I'm just having fun letting the boat kind of go and seeing where it goes. I might throw some mods into this. I'm already using one mod. I'm using Echo's bigger workbenches just because I was using tracks to kind of get the top up, and it was causing some problems with ropes and stuff. So that's the only mod we're using right now, is just so we can have legit size mast. I might down the road throw in the ship pack, and then that gives us a whole bunch of like bells and stuff and intakes and things like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we just leave it at the one mod, the bigger workman mod, or do we add more stuff in it to really get the details on this ship? I feel like it's already pretty good and detailed. I feel like there's a lot more that I could do, and I am going to do, but I'm just curious what you guys think about that. There were also some signal flag mods, things like, there was a couple things that were definitely ship geared, but I think we've gotten pretty far here. I do need to work on this engine some. We are getting pretty close to a nice little engine room. This should get us going here. Ooh, got the blocks to paint there. But that's really not really to have us move around the map. It's more for just getting in and out of port or getting ourselves out of a becalmed situation. But yeah, that is pretty much it, I think, for this boat. Real quick here, I just wanted to show you that there are some different sail shapes that you can mess with. Right now I'm working on a junk style sail, and you can see it's flopping around here. It does work okay. I have had better experience with the square and triangle sails, but it is proof of concept that you can get different sail shapes out of the sails, and if you just work hard enough, you'll get that. It does look really cool. It looks like a fish fin. I do like that. It doesn't work as well as I was hoping it to. I might have to put some more mechanical pivots in here instead of the free-flowing ones. It's a little wonkier in the wind, but as you can see, it still does work, just not as efficient as the sails that we had before. So I'll probably go back and put those on the square sails, but I just wanted to show you proof of concept that you can do a bunch of different sail shapes, and yeah, really make some really cool boats in this. So moving on. So, if you guys are enjoying sailing, or you're enjoying these videos, make sure you throw a like on this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I've got a lot of more to work on. I want to kind of work on the sails a little bit. I don't like how they're reefing up. Gotta fix the tender here and make sure that it can drive around, and just some more detail work, and anything that you guys suggest, I will happily try and add it. I always do. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you, and we will see you in the next one.